Julia Child, the legendary American chef who introduced French cuisine to millions of homes, has long been admired not just for her culinary brilliance but also for her warmth, humor, and authenticity. Yet behind her public image as the joyful cooking teacher was a deeply personal love story, one that remained largely hidden until the private letters between Julia and her husband, Paul Child, were made public. These letters, filled with tenderness, vulnerability, and raw honesty, reveal a side of Julia that fans rarely saw on television. For decades, audiences knew her as the towering, enthusiastic figure in the kitchen, but within these pages, readers discovered the emotional depth and struggles that defined both her marriage and her personal journey. Paul Child, a U.S. diplomat and artist, was Julia's greatest supporter. Their relationship began during World War II, when they both served in the Office of Strategic Services, OSS, the precursor to the CIA. What most fans never realized until these letters surfaced was just how much Paul influenced Julia's confidence and career. Julia's words describe her uncertainties in the early days of her cooking career, and Paul's letters back offered encouragement, wisdom, and unwavering belief in her abilities. Far from being just the man behind a famous woman, Paul was an integral part of her growth, and their correspondence captures the foundation of trust and partnership that shaped her public success. But the letters also reveal hardships. Julia often confessed feelings of loneliness, especially during the years when Paul's diplomatic assignments kept them apart. She spoke candidly about her fears of failure, her struggles with self-doubt, and her concerns about whether her bold ambitions in the culinary world would be accepted. Paul responded with a mix of gentle reassurance and passionate love, reminding her of her extraordinary gifts. For readers, these exchanges peel back the curtain on the emotional battles Julia fought privately while appearing so confident on television. Perhaps the most surprising truth in these letters is the way Julia expressed her vulnerability regarding aging, fame, and identity. While fans saw her as endlessly cheerful, Julia admitted in writing that she sometimes felt overwhelmed by the expectations of being a cultural icon. Paul's letters met her fears with tenderness, often reminding her that her true worth lay in her ability to bring joy to others. These intimate words show not only a marriage but also a partnership built on honesty and deep respect. Their letters also reveal the playful side of their relationship. Julia often wrote with humor, sometimes poking fun at herself or describing their daily life in a way that showed her personality went far beyond the cooking shows. She shared with Paul her excitement for small victories, from the perfect soufflé to the joy of teaching new students. Paul, in return, responded with artistic sketches and vivid descriptions of his own experiences abroad, creating a love story that felt both grand and ordinary at the same time. In the end, what makes these letters so powerful is not just what they reveal about Julia Child, but what they say about enduring love itself. At a time when public figures carefully managed their images, Julia and Paul's private words remind us of the humanity behind the icon. Their marriage was not without challenges, but it was built on communication, trust, and a shared belief in one another. These letters are not simply historical artifacts, they are testaments to the kind of partnership that can weather fame, distance, and time. For fans who thought they knew Julia Child, these private revelations offer a truth that is both surprising and deeply moving.